Hey guys, it's Bat. I'm back with another video. I try to get together the books that I picked up in the recent months, but I pulled a few, and there's still quite a bit that I had integrated into my collection. I may try to pull them out, but in between that, like I said in the last video, of trying to rearrange this room, it's been kind of hard. I should have just left them in a pile, but I wasn't planning on making any videos anytime soon. But due to the fact that I got so many new books and I've been doing a lot on Instagram, I figured that for those who don't follow me on Instagram and really like watching videos, I would show what I picked up. Some of the books I picked up for just for the covers, like this one here, Young X-Men number 11, because I like this cover. This is a beautiful cover of Dusk, and it's just mesmerizing. I just really like the tone of it and how it was done. Every time I see it, I grab it, even though it's not worth anything. It's just a beautiful cover to me. I also picked up Batman Adventures number 6. Like I said, I'm trying to complete all the animated and cartoon-related comic books in reference to superhero cartoons or appearances. Super Friends number 37 with Supergirl. I found this first time I ever saw this, and it's Gen 13 Zine. Issue number 1 with great J. Scott Campbell cover. Found Adventures of Superman number 511. It's a DC Universe book. And I got to kind of change my tactics at my old stomping ground, because I think my local comic book shop owner, I've noticed that whenever I take comic books up to be checked out now, when it comes to my books, that he automatically takes them and looks them up on eBay or whatever he looks at to double check prices. So I guess it used to be I would take them up and he would just scan them and put a price on them. But by knowing me and knowing that I really can find some hidden gems, he's been kind of like second guessing everything that I pick up. Even if I just pick up like that Dusk cover of Young X-Men, which has no really price value to it, he even checked that one just to make sure. Now, you know, I don't really mind him checking. I mean, it is what it is. You can't, I mean, what can you do? But I'd say I got to change my tactics because he looked this one up, and I ended up paying $5 for it. Normally it would have been a $1 book, but now, like I said, he's second guessing or second checking everything that I bring up there now. So it's going to be a challenge. Green Lantern, I got another copy of that one, issue number 100, which is the variant cover. Even though it doesn't show that in the UPC code, this is the alternate cover with both Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner on it. The other ones either have Hal Jordan on the cover or Kyle Rayner on the cover. This one with both of them on the cover wasn't as printed as much, and it's a little bit more sought after. I can't remember what YouTuber was talking about this book, but ever since he talked about it, it's been a couple months ago, it's always stayed in the back of my mind, and I could not find this book. DC Universe Legacies number 7, because it ties into Batgirl being shot, it ties into the death of Superman, the breaking of Batman's back, and also it's got a backup feature with the Atom going into the past of Camelot 3000, or now it was called Camelot 500 here. But it's got so many different things going on in this book that I just had to get it. Batman 643. Picked this one up because it's a Jock cover, and I really like this cover of the Joker. Supergirl, the Daring New Adventures of Supergirl, issue number 1. This also has a free preview of Masters of the Universe before that came out. But during that time, I think any books that were published in that month that this book came out, all of them basically had that free 16-page insert of Masters of the Universe. This is a sleeper book. A lot of people do not know what this book is or what's inside. Legends of the DC Universe Crisis on Infinite Earth, number 1. This has the first appearance of the Justice Alliance of America, which is Earth 6, their version of the Justice League, and their version of the League is a more diverse group. This is actually the first appearance of a black Superman in DC continuity, and also a black Supergirl, an Asian Flash, I think an Asian Aquaman. It's really a good book. It's very underrated. And what's going on with first appearance of the Superman, black Superman that's currently in Action Comics, that's being kind of hot. That book might be something to look out for. Whenever I run across these Todd McFarlane covers for Marvel Tales, I pick them up. This is issue 238 with Spider-Man and Juggernaut. Issue 236 with the X-Men, done by Todd McFarlane. I found this in the pile, the ESPN insert. I don't know what year it is, because it wasn't inside the book. It was already outside the book, and I just had to have it. This is the body issue, Superheroes edition, and it has a lot of the Marvel superheroes in poses, sports poses or whatever, flexing muscles, whatever. It's a very good book, and I'm glad to find it. G.I. Joe, issue 135, introduction of Ninja Force with Snake Eyes, and it also had a G.I. Joe trading card, preview of trading card with Duke. This book I pick up every time. It's has a little value at times. It's Superman Adventures number 41. It has 22 different stories in it. Each page is a different story, and for that reason, that's why this book, I guess, has some type of value to it. I found some more Dave Stevens books. Twisted Tales number 1. Jungle Comics number 1. And Alien World number 4. Love me some Dave Stevens. And whenever I see his books, if they're cheap enough, I'll grab them. I found 2 copies of Marvel Age 12 with an early preview of the black Spider-Man costume that was premiered in Secret Wars, issue number 9. This at one time was worth a lot of money, but since then it's been tapered down. It's still worth a little bit, but nowhere near what it was going for a couple months or a year ago. This book is kind of hot now. This is the special double-sized issue of X-Men, issue number 193. First appearance of Firestar in continuity, but the actual first appearance of Firestar is in Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends comic book, which came from the cartoon version from the cartoon of the same name back in what was it, early 80s, late 70s, something like that. It's been so long ago. God, no, I wasn't a kid, but I was close to being a teen or whatever at that time. It's been so long. But this is the first appearance of her in continuity. Here's another sleeper book, Iceman number 3. First appearance of Oblivion, which may have ties to Null or anything dealing with that dark universe or dark aspect of a character. This book at times can be worth a little bit of money. I seem to stumble over it a lot now. Every time I see it, if I can get it dirt cheap, I'll grab it. Another book I got for the cover. It's one of my favorite covers. I think I got like 3 copies of this. Superman number 279 with a team up of Superman and Batgirl. Great Nick Cardy cover. I really love this cover. This cover is so cool. I think this is the first appearance of Star Wars in Dark Horse Comics, issue number 7. This is my, I think, 3rd copy of this. I was glad to pick up. Now that Marvel owns Predator and Aliens, I found Predator 2, issue number 1. Great photo cover. This is another overlooked book, Batman 641. With Batman fighting the Red Hood. This book is gaining a lot of heat. Crisis on Infinite Earths number 4. I forgot what the reason was. There's so many different things going on in this book that maybe that's the reason why this book is picking up steam. But for now, this book is getting to be really popular. I found a copy of Action Comics number 521, first appearance of Vixen. Wanted this book. I've had it before and I sold it. That was many moons ago, back when my kids were a little younger. And I always wanted this book back, but every time I saw it, it had a lot of spine tick problems, or the book just wasn't what I wanted. But I finally found one that fit the criteria that I wanted. Exo Man of War number 68, the last issue from the Valiant line. These are extremely hard to find because the print run, as you should well know, when you get to the end of a line or of a series of an issue of a book, the print runs would go lower and lower and lower. And this print run on this book was superiorly low. And I was so glad to find that. This is Nightwing number 93, I'm sorry. And for those who don't know, this book is coveted because of the fact of Nightwing being sexually assaulted in this book by, I think her name, Lady Tarantula or something Tarantula. Book is extremely hard to find, and it's worth maybe about $15 to $20. But it's a real hard book to find. If you can find it, I would definitely grab it. And I also found me another copy of Transformers number 1, another book that's really lighting up the charts right now. All those books, those cartoon toy tie-in books, for some reason they're becoming real hot. And in this day and age, just like the comic book market is on overdrive, it's just wild how books are just like gaining tremendous value. Now today I got a call from my lady friend. She owns a secondhand store, and at one time she had some comic books in it. So I gave her my number and I told her that if she ever get comic books in again, to give me a call. And I got a call yesterday from her that she had got some books in if I wanted to stop by, but I couldn't because I was working. So I told her I would meet her today. So this morning I went by her shop and picked up a few books. All these books all together cost me $20. This is not a book. This is a record. It's The Amazing Spider-Man, a 33 1/3 RPM record. Record is in pretty good shape, and I just couldn't pass it up. Eerie number 1, Dark Horse Comics. Akira number 29. The Bunker number 1. Helheim, Colin Bunn book with Joelle Jones illustrating, number 1. ALLCRIME Comics with a Bruce Timm cover. Love that. And it's got the antique look to it to make it look like the book is damaged, but actually that's the illustrated part of it. The book is in superior mint condition. The Anne Rice's Vampire Lestat, issue number 1 and issue number 2. Number 2 got a lot of ticks on the side. Trillium, number 1, Jeff Lemire. Popeye, this is issue number 1. This is one of the alternate covers. It's worth a little bit of money. I was surprised when I looked that one up. It's like a $30 book. And issue number 2, alternate cover. That one has a little value to it. I was happy to find this one. I didn't have this book, but I always wanted it. And to get it for $1, I was ecstatic. Stumptown number 1. And the final book that I got was a 12-cent book, Fantastic Adventures, featuring the Invisible Man from Super Comics. You can tell I don't know nothing about Super Comics, but I was glad to get that. And that's my haul for now. I'm trying to get this done fast because I'm in the middle of watching Umbrella Academy, and I'm telling you, great series. So, like I said, I'm trying to make videos more often, and whenever I get like new books in or books that I find, or maybe I might go back in the back and go through some of my older books and show them. So until then, guys, everybody be well. Thank y'all for watching. Thanks for my subscribers. Thanks for everybody who follows me on Instagram. I'm Batman59, Bat Avengers 59. Well, I keep saying Batman. Bat Avenger 59. And that's basically it. So until next time, this is the Bat. Goodbye.